We're going to be going over some of the outstanding items on Art Form Nurseries June 20th availability today. And we also, I'm going to start out with some of the things that we have returning with special pricing from last week. We had multiple requests to repeat some of these items because people were having such good sales with them. And what we're going to repeat is the Stilby Hyacinth. Real good color on that. Heavy buds, heavy flower stems. Still looking good. A new item that we put on is a Stilby Visions. And these are just starting to open. This is a 2-gallon. Very heavily bloomed. This is one of the toughest of Stilbys there are. Very vigorous. Withstands a lot of adverse conditions. And it's just a great performer in the garden. And 2 hostas that we have returning from last week. Hosta Royal Standard. This is in a 2-gallon. And Hosta Royal Standard is one of my favorites. I have it at home in my yard in a big mass display because when this blooms, the fragrance is really something. And multiple white flowers. Very, very heavy. One of the best flowering varieties there are, and you have the fragrance to go with it. Another hosta that we have returning, and one of the real showstoppers of hostas, Hosta Summon Substance. And this hosta, and I have it at home also, gets to be about 5 feet wide and about 3 feet tall. This week we have some beautiful Iris Insata, the Japanese iris, and a couple that we have to show you. The first one is Iris Lace Rough. When it first opens, it'll have like a little bluish tint to it and then turn completely white. These are heavily budded and real strong plants. The next one we have is Iris Insata Crystal Halo. And you can see that purple and yellow contrast on there. Now we have a gorgeous 2-gallon red Stilby Fannel. Isn't that a gorgeous color? Alright, then the Veronica Royal Candles. These are outstanding. You look at the heavy bloom that it has. And these are just starting also. With deadheading, this plant will bloom all season. We have Asclepias tuberosa. Unusual to have orange in the garden, but it really sets off contrast on your other plants. And then we have Achillea Saucy Seduction. That's a real strong grower. The Pennisetum rubrum, that's an annual, but you have great contrast with the different texture and color. And then last item we have here is the basil. That's in an 8-inch pot. We have a group of Veronica Giles Van Hees. That's one of our picks of the week. These are absolutely gorgeous. Very nice pink color. These rebloom with deadheading. And in the area we have some Stilby Fannel. You can see how strong the mass display is. I mean, use this in your garden center. You put 25 plants together, they're going to scream like this. And there's very few people that'll walk by without at least noticing. And most of them, you could get some impulse buying from your customers. And besides that, we have a Stilby Bridal Veil that's just starting to open. And then we have a Stilby Rhineland. And this, we're in our outdoor sections. You can see that there's a lot of things that we're not mentioning. that are in real good shape, budded, blooming, just looking good. So check our availability. Call Patty and Teresa. And thank you for all your business.